Good evening. This is a slightly impromptu stream just to see if my system holds up. So give me 1 second, guys. I want to see if I get a crash straight away. Should probably tweet out as well. We are going to play a bit of Oni. It's a lot later than I would normally stream. We're like 9:30, but I thought we'd play a bit on the Accept Every Dupe colony because why not? So just give me a second. I have done a fresh install of Oni, so I'm hoping it will hold up and we won't have any annoying crashes, but we'll see. Let me just make sure everything is shut that doesn't need to be open, and then we'll crack on with some Oni. Hanno, good evening. How are you, buddy? Mex, good evening. Later than planned. A spot of Oni nonetheless. Beautiful. Okay. That's all that malarkey done. Since I was last in Oni, I've done nothing. There has been no Oni played. There has been the new update released, or the pre-release to the update, and I've looked at some of the new content that's come in, and some of it's quite interesting. I'm not going to be rushing to play the pre-release just yet because it's incredibly buggy, and a lot of the new systems they've brought in don't work at all, and a lot of the other systems they brought in don't work how they will when the final release comes out. So, for example, they've brought in conveyor systems to move solid objects around. They're very busted at the minute, and certain things aren't behaving how they should. So not going to be in a rush to do it. We are going to finish this Accept Every Dupe colony. Partly because I think it will be glorious when we get it done, and partly because I don't do buggy pre-releases just yet. So that's that. So as a quick recap, as ever, let's just run the game for a moment. At the end of the last stream, we did an awful lot of digging again. We tidied out a lot of things at the top of the base, capped the base off, built a storage room, so we can now start sweeping stuff up. And we are in the midst of building some power grids. So that's what we want to get set up today. I want to be able to centralize all our power systems and stuff. So we're going to try and do that. So with that in mind, let's get some transformers down. We'll make them out of copper. Yeah, why not? Or maybe wolframite. So I'm going to want these to be walled in. So I'm going to leave space between each one. I think I'm going to do 4 on each side, maybe. Something like that. Do something like that. Why did I have to be here? How's it going, buddy? Good evening. How are you? I'm expecting it to be a bit of a quiet stream tonight because I started very late and I did tell people I wasn't going to be streaming earlier. So thank you for popping in, buddy. How are you? Let's get rid of these. We've got a new dupe available as well. We need to get them in. Why did I have to be here? Would you like to be in the colony? If so, pick your dupe. Who would you like to be? If not, we'll get somebody resurrected. For those of you that might not have seen, by the way, I did put a couple of videos of our Subnautica playthroughs on YouTube, and one of which I even did a little bit of editing at the start. You might want to go and have a look, because I quite enjoyed tinkering with it, and I found it fun. Sure, the scientist, Ada. Okay. So you want to be Ada, 6 learning, 3 strength, but can't dig. Nice. Why did it have to be here? Perfect. Welcome to the colony, buddy. Number 56. Okay. So I think what happened at the end of the last time we played Oni, we had a crash straight away. And then we stopped playing Oni and went and played something else. So there was some commands that I'd laid out that probably haven't been sorted. I think we had some slime things down here that weren't assigned. And a few other things. Can't remember what else. We've done some other bits and bobs. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. We'll figure it out. For now, we'll just carry on digging this out and tidying this up. Bad eyesight, meh. No, I think Ada was good. I think Mex is just trolling you. Don't worry about it. I can't reach that now, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. I'll just pop a ladder here. We're going to want another row above this for batteries as well. Each circuit needs its own battery, and then we'll have like a central battery bank maybe over here. And we'll just cool them all down. How should I do this? How should we do this? Let's run some ladder up here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And some mesh tile. Got plenty of gold now, so we'll do that. We'll do that. And then up above here we'll have batteries for each circuit. Yeah, we'll just do this for now. One of the new things in the update is the smart battery, and that will be something that we will be using a lot, I would think, which sounds pretty sweet. So it's a battery that can toggle, be toggled with automation, which is quite nice. And not only that, they've also brought in the what I'm going to call the Factorio arms, which will allow you to... Why are you suffocating? Which will allow you to feed things automatically to and from machines or compactors, which will be very handy for quite a few operations. So auto-filling coal generators and stuff like that, we'll be able to do all that sort of stuff. It's pretty sweet. I'm not sure how much of it is gimmicky and how much of it we'll actually get a lot of use out of, but I'm sure it'll be fun to play with anyway. Get rid of all that crap. Now then, we are going to need to tidy out all this mess as well. Do we have much refined metal? We've got quite a bit of refined iron, but I think we're going to need more. So... we've still got this down here. Is this still even wired in? It is wired in. Okay. I'm just going to keep using this for now. Let's see. Got 23 tons of iron. I've got access to more iron. Yeah, we'll just do that. This is just going to be for wiring, so it should be fine. Oxygen-wise, the base is probably a little bit purple in places. We do need to fix the oxygen setup at some point, but for now my plan is just get everybody out of the base doing stuff in the short term. We will have access to algae as well, so we can potentially throw in some deoxidizers when we need them. Oh, got somebody trapped. Pesky snow. I'm not really here at the moment, on mobile, not driving. Damn it, Hanno, be careful. Get off, we'll see you in a bit. Hey Life, have you tried the Oni preview build? Maybe the new job list won't crash your computer. I've not tried it yet, I've seen it though, Alfred. The new job list does look pretty cool. The hats, although derpy as hell, do look pretty funny. We will have a go with it, just not yet. I don't want to play the first release because it's going to be crap. You can use it to sweep slime from the puffs too. Yeah, we didn't need that though, Max, but yeah, you can do that. I've already started thinking of all the different applications and like feeding hatches and stuff. I'm wondering if we can with some automation put stuff into a let me think, how am I trying to phrase this? Take stuff from a compactor onto like maybe a door or something. I'm wondering if you'll be able to drop stuff in the world with them. That's what I'm wondering. Because that'd be quite cool. So you could feed hatches automatically. Yes. Alright, let's get some of this gone. Well, yeah, I've had a little bit of a nosy at the changes, but I've not actually played with it yet. Now then, do I want to make this out of Abyss Slayer? I don't think I do. Don't think I do. Yeah, we'll just do this. So, above each of these we'll have a couple of batteries. Just make these out of colonies medbeds. Make these out of copper. Just have one above each for now. That'll be fine. Get rid of all this crap under here. Get rid of you. And you. Start getting rid of all this crap as well. Now then, let's start getting some wiring in. Because I want to get rid of all this stuff that's here, all this debris. But for now, we can actually stand on it. So let's start getting some wires in. So we're gonna have something like this. This hopefully shouldn't disrupt too much stuff. And same over here. Need a main wire through there, main wire up here. Let's put one of you there, one of you there. Perfect. Yeah, I may have a little tinker with the pre-release soon, but generally I don't like to do it on the first release. I'll normally let them hotfix it a couple of times first, because I have been told already that there's a few things that are very busted with it at the moment, which is to be expected. But meh. If we do that, we should be able to get down to there. We'll get rid of this ladder. Dig away. Let's get all this stuff gone. Whilst we're waiting, let me just think about this for a second. All these electrolyzers, if I remember rightly, we have 5 of them. 5 of them, which is capping out our circuit. I can't put any more on this circuit. But I'm going to want a couple more. Probably want another one down here. Another one up here. Let me just think. Would I build these out of wolframite? 6 should work, they're not all on at the same time. Well, I was thinking that, Mex. Like, the pumps aren't all firing at the same time, and the electrolyzers aren't all firing at the same time. But then there's always that risk. Especially on a save and load as well. There is always that chance. Do I want to risk it, or do I want to do some better circuits? I mean, another token, I could just put 2 transformers down here and split the circuits that way, and not even power them off these. I might do that. I might do that. I might fix this, because I think this should be getting relatively cooled down here. So if I encased all this, put a couple of batteries and some transformers in here, I could pull 2 circuits off here instead. And then I could potentially put in many more. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. So, just to map this out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe like that. I had circuits 2,500 or 3,000. I had no problems. Yeah, it's just the chances there, though, Mex. That's what would trigger me. It's the fact that there was even a possibility it could have happened. I'd rather sort the circuits out and do it properly. I think we'll do that. Let's just cancel you. We'll do it proper. We may as well. We'll get rid of you 2 for now. And we'll build you out of abyssalite. I should be able to reach all of this pretty much. This really doesn't need to be made out of wolframite, but whatever, it's fine. And then we'll put a couple of ladders in there. Ventilation. Oxygen. Automation. Power. Okay, and then we can wire that in later. And the plumbing to be brought down as well, which we can do, no problem. So they can crack on with that. And we'll do another one up here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's make sure these are going to get wired in as well. We'll wire in you. I might have had to put some bridges in there, actually. Put some bridges in across there. So you, because we're going to have a big old heavy watt wire running across these. Plumbing wise, let's get the piping in as well, whilst I remember. So it's nice and dirty. Get to there. Beautiful. Now then, I might need to get some more wolframite. I think we're definitely going to need to get some more wolframite. Got some around here, I've got a bit up here. So let's do a few dig commands up here as well. Get some of this wolframite in, because we're going to use a little bit of wolframite for piping. So it makes sense to get some being dug out. The new priority changes as well, that's another thing that's going to be interesting. We've only got 5 priority levels now, which is technically 2 more than we'd ever use anyway. But yeah, they've lowered the number of priorities, but because of the way that the new job screen works, you should realistically need less priorities anyway, which is kind of cool. So it will make managing your priorities less of a thing, which I like the idea of that. You realistically, and I've said this for a long time, it doesn't matter whether you're using 789 or 123 or whatever. You realistically in this game only need 3 priorities maximum. So it's interesting that they've gone with 5, but still, it's more than we need, so that's fine. Is there any snow that's going to troll us? I think that's pretty much all the wolframite in there that we can get to. I've not got to this ice biome yet. Don't think we've got anything left down here that I wanted, really. You only have used priorities 5, 6, and 9. There you go. It doesn't. Again, the numbers don't matter. I think people just get freaked out by the fact that it's priority 9, but it really doesn't matter. Just 3 priorities. That's all you need. Unless you're one of these that likes to min-max the absolute hell out of your base and have everything, you know, in particular order. That's fair enough. But that's not how I roll. I need to get this cleared out at some point because it's going to just keep making a mess. We have got some more wolframite up here. A couple of little dotted bits around as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get rid of you. I think that's pretty much, that should do us for now. It's about all we can get to easily. Damn you and your priority 9 usage, I know. How are you, Trell? You alright, mate? I would have loved a plan, but don't do at all priority, like a priority 0. Yeah, like just a planning mode. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Because I'm the same, like if I'm doing a really big convoluted building, I like to map it out and look at it a few times and make sure it'll all work, and before you know it, somebody's come along and built 3 pieces of pipe and half your floor. Yeah, I totally agree with that. That would have been nice. I'm sure they'll bring something like that in the future. I'm sure they will. And technically though, I mean, you could just turn all your jobs off, all your dupes off building in the jobs tree dead easily now. Well, you could always do that really, but there was a workaround, I suppose, but who could really ever be asked doing that? Right, let's get rid of some more of this. We'll get rid of these. How did our storage look in the end? We do seem to be having a reasonable amount of chlorine here now, so this chlorine storage does seem to have worked to some degree. We've still got some more hydrogen in here, and we've probably still got some natural gas kicking around in place as well. Yeah, bit of natural gas up here. But I'm not really asked about that, it's fine. Still haven't managed to find our chlorine geyser, which is very annoying. Meh. Just got home from an unexpected job. Is this a 2 in the morning trailer park job, or use a pause button but then you lose flow? Yeah. No, I think it would be nice to have like a planning mode. I think that would be nice. We will get all this ice and stuff swept up soon because we are dripping crap down here, which I don't really want to be doing. It's not a problem, but still. Right, let's just see who's suffocating. Mute. Are you going to be okay? Why can't you run this way? What's he doing? Where's he going? Okay, we can get another dupe in. Would anybody like to be in the colony? I don't know how many people you even got watching. Would anybody like to be in the colony? If so, speak now and we will get you in. I need to put a ladder back here, I think. Let's go up here. And we'll just knock out these walls. We'll knock these two out. Elapsus, how are you, mate? Good evening. Let's put those in there. See if the job screen works. Let's just do a quick save. Mexican restaurant I go to just opened a goods store in the back. They need me to fix the meat weighing machine, add products, troubleshooting, etc. Nice, Trello. Is it 3 pennies in your pocket? Okay, job screens seem to work okay then. That's something. Elapsus, you're already in, mate. Level 26 runner. You are already in, buddy. Look at you go. Evening, GG. How's it going, buddy? Is my namesake still alive? How's he doing? Oh, now you're asking. Now you put me on the spot. Alfred, are you in? You may be dead. Let's go consult the graveyard. If not, we'll resurrect you, Alfred. We'll get you back in. We've got Gigi. I am a bad man. I'm sorry. Alfred, here you rest. Here you rest. On a plus note, you get to pick a dupe. So there's that. Is that your favourite quote now, Max? You got like $40 for 20 minutes of work. Nice. Every small thing they need in terms of computers, I fix them. Nice, Torello. Good work. Good work. That's a lot of tombstones. I want a word with health and safety. Yes, there is a lot of tombstones, unfortunately. So, we've got Catalina, the amphibious narcoleptic, with 8 strength. Holy balls. Catalina's good. You choose Bubbles. Okay, the Twinkle Toes narcoleptic. Athletics, digging. Athletics probably smart, actually, otherwise you'll get suffocated. Alfred. Reimagined. Kiss. Perfect. You're back in, buddy. Yeah, we lost quite a few dupes. A lot of these were in the Great Starvation of 2018, which was somewhere between the mass flood of 2018, which was made entirely of urine and vomit, and the mass oxygen debacle of 2018. Many people died. It was pretty much the mass starvation, in fairness, that did it. But whatever. Okay. What was I doing over here? Oh yeah, we found a morb in the vacillator. We used the vacillator, I think. And then we sealed the door. Got another ice biome down here. I think I would like to get somewhere near this at some point. So let us dig a bit of this out. We'll do Get some of this iron as well whilst we're here. See if we can reach that. Get that. And yeah, that'd be nice. Make all this priority 7. That'll be fine. Muggins, how's it going, buddy? How are you? Alright, let's crank this up. Human resources doesn't exist here. No, it does not. The urine and vomit flood sounds awful. Not at all like the real-life Boston molasses flood of 1919. The molasses flood, really? Jesus, that would be actually disgusting, wouldn't it? It sounds like one of those things that'd be quite fun, but I bet it was actually disgusting. Because molasses stinks as well, if I remember rightly. Or is it just refined cane stinks? I can't remember. One of them hums. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Just finished the community challenge and they are billions. Exhausting. I ranked about 500. Community challenge? What community challenge? Has there been some new thing added? Oh, I want to tab out and Google it, but I reckon my computer would die. My computer's very poorly at the minute, folks. Really poorly. Either my graphics card's dying or something's gone wrong. Killed 21 people, injured 15. Wait, killed 150? What? Holy shit. Sounds brutal. I've never even heard of that before. Get some of this gone. Version 0.6, so they didn't update the forums yet. Oh, right, okay. Is there a thread on it anywhere? Like a post on it, or a Steam post or anything like that? I didn't know about that. I have got a page open with like the They Are Billions updates, but I hadn't noticed any changes. Are you maybe running Malwarebytes? The latest version introduced a growing memory leak. I was running Malwarebytes, but I've turned it off tonight. I was running Malwarebytes. I was told to get it. But I turned it off before the stream tonight. I think I've somehow managed to just create a couple of problems. Like a couple of different bits of software I installed have cocked things up. So, any major changes to They Are Billions? Because I'm quite interested. Anything of note? We'll get rid of all of this, actually. Screw it. If somebody could get stuck up here, that'd be great. Although somebody suffocating would not be great. No. Don't do you two yet. Who's suffocating now? Come on. Mind touch. What the hell? We're fine. Some people chatting about some of the changes. There are abandoned towers to find. Ah. Somebody is suffocating somewhere. Malwarebytes is a great program that usually everyone as needed and disabled at startup. And you can add waypoints when patrolling. That's nice. That is a nice change. I like that. That's nice. You can have like arced patrols now. That's cool. Yeah, that sounds really good. I'm still struggling with that map 4. It still keeps beating me. I'm really having a nightmare with it. I think we're going to have to get some people on the med beds as soon as possible. I think a lot of people have got hypothermia, which is not ideal. Many hypothermias. Let's make this a priority 9 so it gets done. I'm just doing all this manual gubbins high priority just so we can get it out of the way. They can't reach this now. Just so this is done. Get rid of some of you. Come on now. Son of a bitch. It's not very breathable up here, unfortunately. Good work, Justice. Solid work. Do this one. Come on. Son of a bitch. She just stood still then to get hypothermia. That sucks. Okay. Has this been built? Pretty much. Some of this needs to be moved, really. This was very temporarily thrown together, but I think it needs to be moved. Oh. The big thing is the community challenge. Everyone has one attempt at the same map. I'm on attempt 26 of map 4. I hate it. Yeah, I think I'm probably above you on that one. I've done about, I think I've done maybe, I'm guessing, between 15 and 20 attempts on stream. And I've played a few off stream as well. And it just beats me every time. It just trolls me. Unrelated thought on the jobs update. I think it looks great. Can't wait. It looks really good. I'm not sure how the decor hit is going to be late game, because obviously now what they've brought in, the job screen that we currently have still exists. You can still use this job screen, but it's minimized down here. Or down here. It's a full screen jobs page now. But what you can now do is have people specialised in different jobs fields, right? So you can have a digger that is specialised to digging, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 tiers, can't remember. The only problem is, as at each tier, they get a new bonus trait, so they might be able to dig faster, for example. But their decor expectation goes up, so they need better food and higher decor in the base. So what it means is, to begin with, you won't be able to dig abyssalite, for example. You'll need a tier 2 digger, I think, to get abyssalite, which means that you'll already need to be getting better food in your base to accommodate for that. So it's going to be quite interesting. I've not played with it, but I've seen a bit of it. I'm quite interested by it. I just don't know how it's going to be late game. But I do like the idea. It's pretty cool. It needed doing. Something needed to change, so it's a step in the right direction, I think. Let's get these done. Yeah, it's very interesting. They can all be done. Did we manage to get any wolframite? We've currently sat on 4 tons. That might be fine for us for now. How does this need to go again? Is it like that? Yeah. We'll do the same up here. And these are abyssalite. This will need to be, this will need to be plumbed in. And then you'll go to there. Okay. And same down here, we'll extend off you. And you'll go to there. Okay. Temperature wise, oh shit, I've still not fixed this. We need to fix this. My Weezeworts are very, very effective in here. How can I fix this? Might put a little waterlock on this side so I don't have to lose all my hydrogen. Muggins, if you have a link for that community map, by the way, or is it something you pick in game? I'm interested to have a go. If when Oni does crash, map 4, maybe. I'm just about to start my first vault on it. I'll let you know. Nice, Blue. Nice. Blossom now needs no fertilizer. No, but meal lice need dirt. Interesting. If they make decor and food more of a threat, I'm happy. Yeah, totally Blue. I'm with you on that one, mate. Good evening, by the way, buddy. How are you? I never bothered with a tube update, plus they are billions as rinse me dry. The tubes seem a bit pointless. Did you notice performance improvements? Massive performance improvements, Muggins. Yeah, huge. Oh, it's in the menu when you load up. Cool. I might have a look at that in a bit. Performance improvements were massive. Really good. Don't know about late game yet, but lots. Biddy Body Biddy Boo! Good evening, mate. How are you? I nearly wasn't going to be on tonight, Blue. I was messing about with Discord and I had to take my computer apart and give it a good clean, and I got to like 9:30. I thought, fuck it, I'll stream. So, if nothing else, it's just to test if my computer crashes. So, touch wood. So far, so good. Biddy Body Biddy Boo. I think you might have died, but we possibly resurrected you. Possibly. No, you're very dead, I'm afraid. We will get you back in. Let's pay our respects. I think you may be in a tombstone place now. Ashes to ashes, stardust to stardust. I'm so sorry. But we'll get you back in. It'll be fine. But like it never happened. I don't know what I can do to fix this over here at all. Maybe we'll throw something in. So I can get access to the back or something. I think this is going to need to be taller. This is going to have to be made taller, I think. Yeah, let's do that now. I'm gonna have to rejig all this. We'll make this higher as well. Let me think. Tell you what we'll do. Let's put our water lock in on this side, because why not? So we'll get rid of some of this. Let's put you there. I'll put you there, you there. What am I doing here? I need to leave myself enough room inside. What we need to do is put some automation in here so that we can toggle the Wheezewalk cooling on and off. I think what's probably affecting us at the minute is the fact that these pipes are abyssalite as well. I could make these pipes granite, but then I run the risk of freezing the liquid inside them. What should we do? What should we do? Could do like that. What happened, by the way? I heard people died. There was a mass starvation, Blue. Nalash, good evening, mate. I do $30 net bet on no crashes for 6 days. What? No crashes for 6 days? What do you mean? Which VOD was this? It was probably the first or second, I think. Just waves of people dying. What do you think of that referring, by the way? I posted in Discord, mate. It's very interesting, although it seems like one of those things where they made up terminology that I didn't understand. Like, what was the thing? Block list and white pages or something. I was like, I don't know what this is. It sounds very jargony. It sounds interesting though. You'll need to explain it to me more. I did reply on Discord. I just didn't know what it was. If I do this, I'm going to lose quite a lot of space. Block this off. No. No, no, no. I'm going to extend this up. I'll get rid of the floor. We'll go in from this side. We'll go in on here. It'll be fine. So I'll do this. We'll do... I can't decide what to do. Do that. That. Go there, and then we'll get rid of you. Just for now, and then we'll wall this up when we're done. I want this to be a closed unit, but I don't want to lose all the hydrogen that's in there at the minute, so it's a bit of a roundabout way of doing things, but whatever. We'll go up here. And then we'll need bottle empty there, and we'll get rid of you. To that. Fine. We'll do that priority. We'll do it priority 9. Fuck it. Let's get it done. That'll be fine. This is going to start literally freezing my my meal ice. Yeah, it's already happening here. So my meal woods are starting to freeze because it's too cold. So we'll get that fixed. We need to keep digging out some of this crap up here as well. Get you done. This is now done. Get this crap gone as well. Unreachable bed. That's always worrying. God damn. Out you go. We'll pick you a liquid in a minute. I think you're just going to be oil. Get these built first. Okay. Did I die? I don't want to say yes or no and potentially put myself out there. Blue Lance, you're still alive. Level 23 runner. You're going strong. You're fine. Lifegrow, why did you choose that name? It's a play on my surname. It was sort of a bit of a nickname when I was younger. So my surname's Lifgrow, which turned into Grower, which turned into Growbag, which turned into Lifegrow, and so on and so on and so on. So yeah. That's where it came from. Let's sweep this crap up as well. We can rebuild this wall now. We can get that built. And we can drop some oil. Beautiful. Let's do that. That'll be fine. Once we've got enough oil in here, we can break this open. And we'll need some automation, as I say. We'll put some airlocks in. Figure it out. Be fine. When in doubt, overpressurize the room with hydrogen. No, it's more the problem at the moment is with too much hydrogen in here, and it's cooling too well. So this is cooling all my oxygen in the base, but it's cooling well too much. So I need to put some automation on there so that I can toggle it on and off. My aquatuner can be toggled with a thermo sensor. My Weezeworts cannot, and it's the Weezeworts that are causing the problem. So we'll do that, and I might start doing the same thing on the other side. Yeah, we'll start doing the same thing over here. Because this is going to do it eventually as well, I would think. We're going to have to dig you out. Get rid of you. That's not level. Is it like that? Again, we'll get rid of all this afterwards, so it's not the end of the world. This is the mass fertilizer compost making thing from when we had a lot of rotten meal lice. So we'll still need some of these, but we're not going to need many of them. We'll get all this crap dug out as well. Get all you gone. That'll be fine. And then we can get into there as well. Normally bet against you though. I've decided to throw. I've decided to throw away my money. Screw you, Nalash. Son of a bitch. Okay, batteries are all wired in. We just need to get the main circuit up here now. Got our bridges in place, and then we just need to get some power gen on the go, which shouldn't be too much of a drama. We will get some natural gas gens capped and use our natural gas power to begin with, and then maybe some more manual gens and stuff like that. Should be fine. Get rid of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get rid of all you soon. Lifegrow. Lithgo. L-Y-T-H. It's a bit of a funny one. Right, let's get Biddy back in, because I feel terrible that he's dead. Who would you like to be, Biddy? Who would you like to be? He's lying about his name. He doesn't want anyone to know he's the King of Death. No. My surname comes from a river in Scotland. The Liffey, the Lynn Liffey, I think it's called. That's where it's from. Number 3. You want to be the biohazardous, non-constructive grease monkey. Fine. Okay. Biddy body. Wait, I remember now. We did get you back in. Biddy. Right, I've done this before. Biddy body biddy 2. I've done this before. 1 second. Maybe we've killed you twice. Let's just have a look. Biddy body biddy boo. Okay. I think what's possibly happened, Biddy, I resurrected you and then we crashed and I lost it. Because I've definitely done that before. But you're back in now, buddy. You're on your 2nd iteration. So, you're in. Family originally from... I think my family roots are Canadian and Scottish. I think. Like, that's the origin of my surname. My surname originates from Scotland. But my father's side of the family were all Canadian. So yeah, but I don't get a Canadian passport, which sucks. Who's suffocating? We're fine. You have to bed. Night to night. Bye bye. Ah, cheers. Sleep well, baby. Good evening, Nerd Rage. How are you, sir? It's just like that show that some dupes just get what they deserve. If you're part Canadian, I'm surprised you're as rude as you are. Why are you calling me rude? How dare you? How very rude to call me rude. I'm not rude, I'm crude. That's the difference. I'm probably crass. I don't think I'm rude. Maybe I am rude. Fuck you anyway. Great, Canadian, British and ginger. Didn't think I could like you any less. Yeah. Maybe the ginger hair is the Scottish element. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm adopted or the milkman's son anyway, because nobody in my family has red hair. Well, my mum's side of the family, some of the blokes do. But it's not very prevalent. Oh, look. Now, I thought this bug had been removed a long time ago. We now have a falling blob of snow. This block can never be mined. And I actually have a video. I have a video on my YouTube from maybe like 6, 7 months ago with this bug. The falling snow bug. And we've got it again. It looks like a little wibbling ghost. And it can never be mined. You can never get rid of it. So I'm going to have to do a cheeky relog. Wibble, wibble, wibble. Look at him go. It's a raving ghost. Ah, fair enough then, nerd. Duly noted. Yeah, fair enough. Ah, shit. Oh. Oh. We need to dig these out quickly. Dig, dig, dig. No, no. Oh, you're gonna cause a nightmare now, aren't you? Oh no, you don't need to dig it. You can get down. Get down. Everybody go home. Just dig it. Christ. This is not where you're meant to be sleeping. Right, whilst they're all in bed, let's do a save and load so we can get rid of that blobby globule. Makes me inordinately happy that I can just call up quotes to prove my point. That's what it's there for, mate. That is what it's there for. What is that XP, by the way? I'm scared to... Is it going to be a picture of your cat? Oh, hold on a second. Oh, baby! She's gonna be all in bed and stuff. Oh, XP. Cinder is a great name. I like that. Look at them eyes, though. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I need to close all my browser windows down. Okay. I've got a slight spinning blue disk. I'm hoping this will load back up. Come on now, don't be a jerk. There we go. So this should fall now as a blob of snow, all being well. Yeah, there we go. Very strange. I really don't want you lot to sleep up here. You're going to get really poorly. If you could go somewhere else, that'd be great. Or just go right back up there. Fair enough. Probably got hypothermia now. No? Getting there? Not playing preview. The job... not playing preview. The job thing is interesting. No, I don't really want to play it yet, buddy. Because it'll be buggy as all hell. Maybe soon. I want to get this colony finished before the update comes out as well. So, from what I've seen so far, it's incredibly buggy. Which is to be expected. It's the preview branch. Do you know what I mean? I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it is very buggy. Please don't be up here. Get down. Great work, Muggins. Solid work. Okay. These can now be finished. And we can start putting in... I might actually do all this as abyssalite. I think it probably should be as abyssalite. As much as I can anyway. Do something like this. Abyssalite. You can be Abyssalite. That'll be fine. I think I'm going to do something like this for the main circuit batteries as well. I might rejig this around a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We'll leave these batteries in place, but we will get rid of all this gubbins. I'll have these upper batteries be our main circuit batteries. That's what we'll do. So if we put like a joint plate, let's see, how can we do this? If we put a joint plate, do it with gold, it doesn't really matter. We'll put a joint plate next to each battery, like so. And then these can be deconstructed. Okay. And then we'll just use normal basic bitch heavy watt wire. You can go into there. You're going to go across here. Beautiful. And then we'll put some more individual batteries. I don't have much wolframite. I'm using all my copper and wolframite at the minute, which sucks. Just make them out of iron. Just make them out of iron. Why not? I can go like that. And then we'll do a little bit more of a dig up here as well, just to clear some of this crap out from up here as well. Regarding the Billions Community Challenge, I assume people aren't streaming it because of spoilers. Maybe you could upload it to YouTube after the week is over. Either way, you can add. Can you add you up on Steam to see how you get on? Can I add you up? Yeah, of course, Muggins, by all means. By all means, buddy. Food is very slow in patch at the moment. Yeah, I've seen people rushing bristle blossoms more than anything else, which is kind of nice to see. Blossoms being quite a nice food source and whatnot. I honestly, I know very little about it other than what limited bits I've seen. I was planning on giving it a proper go at some point. Okay, I'll get you in. You're just going to be three wide. Oh. Maybe like that. How tall were you? Three? Maybe like that. I'll just cancel you for now. Fine. Yeah, by all means, Muggins. I think my Steam name is Lifegrow. If you want to have me, by all means. Is it scenario based or is it just a map? Let's get this dug with a 9 as well before I forget. Nice. And again. How did we do this over there? All your transformers appear to connect directly to the same grid. Won't that cause overloads? I don't think so, unless there's been some drastic change to power I'm not aware of. We're not going to exceed 20k. I don't know. We'll soon find out. I'm a bit of a noob on this game, as I say, because I've not played it for quite some time. My plan was to have all these connected to natural gas setup up here, I think. Although saying that, my natural gas gem, one's there and one's there. So I'm going to have to run a big old pipe. Big old dirty pipe. Yeah, be fine. We'll be fine. Just a map. Okay. Apparently people have learned how to save and reload, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to the ranking. Essentially it's possible to cheat. Oh, bollocks. I was just happy to finish it. Okay. I'll give it a look, definitely. I'll give it a go. I'm very much up for that. Oh, I just got the pop-up on Steam, Muggins. So you found me. Very good. Okay, let's get rid of that. Why are people suffocating? Come on, there's no need to suffocate now. No need at all. Okay, so once we've got this set up, our other water guys is actually up here, so we could do with getting rid of all this water at some point as well, although it is quite warm. So maybe I could start feeding that into our electrolyzers. How's the base looking oxygen-wise? Oh, dearie me. Not very good at the minute. Not very good. I really don't want to have to put pumps underneath these. I was hoping this would be enough. I'm starting to think it isn't going to be. We've just got a very big space. I don't really want to put pumps underneath here, because that's just more power draw on the lines. I think we may have to at some point, because that is not pretty. This up here is hydrogen. This is just low amounts of oxygen, which is not good at all. What can I do to get more oxygen out of this system? My pressure's currently at. I could maybe make this overpressurized less. Let's try this. Let's try tinkering with these a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe actually, maybe not 1200. Maybe 1300. So what I don't want it to do is get rid of all the hydrogen and then end up pumping out oxygen. That's not what I want. But let's lower this a little bit and see if we can increase the amount of uptime for our electrolyzers, which should hopefully increase the amount of oxygen that's being pumped out. So we should start pumping hydrogen a bit more, which will be fine. Should mean that these run a bit more frequently. I'll try that. I'll do that on both sides just to see what happens. Above 1300. So sort of just ballpark these figures to begin with, but I think it could probably even go a little bit lower. The idea is to get a little bit of hydrogen without constant overpressure. Excuse me. If we can do that, we're laughing. I might as well do it for this one as well. Son of a bitch, build something exactly one block off. What do you mean? How many electrolyzers do you have? At the moment we're running 10. I'm about to increase it to 14, I think. Soonish. Probably need to build the others over here soon as well. I want to see what sort of change we get from changing that pressure, because I think it might actually make quite a bit of difference. Yeah, we've got power outages as well, so not getting enough hydrogen. Maybe this will just work a lot better when we've actually got more power coming in here. I think I might do what I said I was going to do before on the other side, and put this so it's got more batteries and actual transformers on here. Because we've basically got 3 batteries, I think, on this circuit. And one of those batteries is potentially being used by a tepidizer as well. Yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of things in this base that we built early on that are a little bit clunky and need to be fixed. And as you can see, the wiring in the base needs to be tied up, which is what all this is going to be for. Keep an eye on it. Majestic Moose, what a name! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I wanted something to be 10 by 16. It was 9 by 16. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Right, let's get this finished as soon as we can. Doing both these sides at the moment. I know you're paying, Torello. I know you're paying. Yeah, people are suffocating in the toilets again. Ah, dearie me. New dupe. Would anybody like to be in the colony? If so, speak now. And who would you like to be? Syntax, good evening. And thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. I want to say it in person. Where's the water for your electrolyzers coming from? Oh. What has happened? I've got a problem. What the hell just happened? Excuse me 1 second, guys. I think I've managed to break my headphones as well now. My life is literally falling apart at the moment. I've got these lovely HyperX headphones, and I've run over the wire and stuff that many times in my chair that I think I've knackered the little inline amp thing. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, Syntax, thank you very much, buddy. Genuinely. Syntax very kindly gifted me a game recently. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that. Which is the one that Nerd has been telling me to play for quite some time. That's Slay the Spire. So we'll give that a go at some point soon as well. Very much so. DJ Owl is now streaming this. What? In the Discord bot. What? Hope find useful, and it's not completely off. There we go. Streaming Slay the Spire when? Soon, definitely. Water for the electrolyzers is coming from one geyser at the minute, Alfred, but we have got a second geyser to cap as well. Syntax, you're presently my favourite. Mine too. Thank you for that, buddy. Genuinely. Now, Lash, what do you mean it's streaming? I'm confused. I would have a look, but I'm scared to open Discord. Hold on a sec. Oh shit, yeah, now streaming. Nice. Hold on, so is it playing my voice in there? Oh no, Syntax, it was something that I've had it in my wish list for a while, I think. Nerd Rage has been telling me about it a while back. I just hadn't got around to actually buying it yet. Sorry, I just seen a comment from Nalaj. Boob bot. I'll have a look at that in a bit, buddy. Pictures of nature. Discover fun bots like Boob bot and more. Delicious. Would anybody like to be in the colony? Sorry, again. Or should I resurrect somebody, maybe? Hold on, let's come off this a sec. Somebody's currently suffocating. Jolebs, that's fine. Who have we got to resurrect? I forgot where we're up to. God damn. Sindane. Did we get Sindane back in? If not, let's get Sindane back in. We got Sindane in. Okay. I think we got all of these in. Silkies we got back in, I think, as well. Silky 962. Max Galaxy. Did we get Galaxy back in? What am I looking for? No. Should we get Galaxy in? Let's do that. And I get to pick this one, which is great. So I'm going to take Nisbet. Why not? Galaxy Digger 2. Beautiful. Okay, coming up to 59 dupes. We need the oxygen setup working, don't we? Let's put a cheeky ladder there. That'll let them get to these. This should now all be wired in, but we do need to put some plumbing, ventilation in. Which we can do, no problem. So we're going to go straight up there to a valve, and then the valve. Oh, bollocks! How am I going to merge this into there? Ugh, I need to move my thing now. I've got a mechanical filter here, haven't I? Son of a bitch. Very little delay. Nice. You could use miniaturized gas pumps to move your hydrogen. Yeah, I've not even got plastic yet. I've not got plastic being processed yet. We're trying to get a power grid set up at the minute. And then we can start looking at plastic and refineries and stuff. Is Muggins dead? Nope, you are still in, buddy. You are in this base. Alex, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. Probably going to have to move this. We'll put the valve in for now. So it's actually in place. I'll figure that out later. Same token, we need to do this one up here. You need to come down. No, I saw you before, Muggins. You are definitely active. We do seem to be picking up a couple of packets of oxygen here and there with this now. I noticed there was one down at this vent before. That's fine. If we're losing a tiny bit of oxygen, that's fine. If it means the electrolyzer's got more uptime, I am very fine with that. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to let them crack on with this. We've got too many commands out at the minute. And then I'll get this dug out, and this is where we're going to have our natural gas plant, I think, because I like the idea of that. I reckon I need some more med bays as well. I reckon I've got quite a few people with hypothermia and stuff at the minute. Let's have a look at this. I've got Molly with hypothermia at the minute. If I do it by immune system, will I be able to see? 1, 2, 3, 4 people. 4 people, 5 people, 6. That's not a bad ratio. 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's quite bad. Quite a few people have hypothermia. Okay. That's not ideal. Let's get rid of you. And let's finish doing this over here as well. Do you plumbing? I bet I've flooded the other one with too much oil now because I've not looked at it in ages. How are we looking? Fine. No more oil. Let's get you to there. Deconstruct you. Take it easy, nerd. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Much love, bud. I forgot to say one more feature added in Billions. Explosive barrels that can be picked and placed by units. What? Although I didn't realise that you could move them and spent the whole game terrified they were going to blow the living hell out of my base. That's pretty cool. So they've sort of extended the idea of what people were doing with Lucifers. That's pretty cool. Mr. Wheezy really doesn't want to be dug up. He's fine. No, we need to get rid of him. We do need to get him out of there, unfortunately. He's been there for, like, since the start of the game. I've built around him and everything. Mr. Wheezy and his family. They need to go. We'll get rid of him. Now this side's going to be a bit of a bugger because I've got other gases around here. So I may need to make this side a vacuum. Which is not ideal, but it can be done. So we might as well seal you off. Seal you off. We'll get this with some liquid in it, and then we'll seal this off as well. And yeah, we'll make this a vacuum. Just a dirty, quick vacuum. Baby battery, because why not? Actually, we'll just put proper one in. The cycle lag is tremendous now, by the way, so I think we are going to start having problems later. But for now, we're fine. We'll put you right in the middle, because why not? Down there as well. Fine. You find them where you find the random stashes of golden wood, etc. Do they destroy other things? And good evening, by the way, Bilizanio. How are you doing, buddy? How's it going? Okay, we'll get rid of that. There's not really much point in mopping this just yet, because I've still got all this ice above me. I'm currently planning how I want to do this. Plants. Oh, did not mean to do that. Is this nearly operational down here? I think it is. I'm tempted to turn this oil pump off for a minute. Just let all the oil pump in. Who's idle? Francis! Well, shit. He is actually going to suffocate. I was going to just make him dig all that out, but he's going to suffocate. Let's get to... Let's get to there. Go, go, go. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, fine. Wait, it says he's recovering air. But it's still going down. Oh, no, it went back up a little bit. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Who else is suffocating? Stop it. Okay, this is almost plumbed in. How's the base looking now that we changed the levels? It is looking a bit more blue. Not massively, but it is a little bit better. So that's fine. We've probably pumped a little bit of oxygen out through our side vents, but not much. You can probably see a few packets around here. So that's okay. Francis is still suffocating, which is not ideal. Mid-Jones just come up here for a sleep. Fair enough. Bored out of your mind, to be honest. Oh, Belzania, that's no good, bud. Nothing to play? No interesting games? I didn't get around to using them, was scared to try shooting them and attracting loads of attention from the undead. What scenario is the map on? Is it... Please don't tell me it's map 4. Is it... Are there any, like, weird... You know, like, sound travels further kind of things, or what? Please don't tell me it is. I'd be very sad. Yeah, I'll just make these out of iron as well, bollocks. We'll pump some gas in there and have it cooled. For now, just need to stop people from dying. Right, we need to get in here. We can get in here now, so let's put some ladders down. And let's deconstruct you. And let's get rid of this. We're going to be pumping hot gas into the base for a while, but to be honest, I think we can afford to. It will warm us up a little bit, which is fine. We're currently at like 12 degrees. Yeah, we'll let it warm up a little bit. It's fine. And we're going to have to move some of this piping as well, aren't we? So, plumbing. Let's get you going down there. Yeah, let's get you coming out there. I can't do it like that, can I? I think this needs to stay where it is. I just need to move the Weezewarts up here and put some doors in. I'll move this vent though. Okay, I've not fully fathomed out what I'm going to do here, but I will figure it out. It'll be fine. We will deconstruct this. Oh, my bot hasn't updated. J-Gen Pez, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? From the description, I assume you get a troop to move them somewhere. Probably would have been really useful for the last waves. Shan't spoil it for you, but the clue is that I was able to win. Okay, Muggins. Fair enough. Hey, listen, I've no doubts in your abilities. What are you talking about? Okay, we'll get rid of you. We will move these Weezworts up above. That's what we'll do. And then we'll get rid of all this as well. In fact, no, we're going to need some of this, aren't we? Let's leave you, you, and you. Need to drop this vent down one, I think. So what we could do is have a Baslite there, Baslite there. Weezworts can be there. Slide there and there. Let's get rid of you. Okay, hopefully nobody will get stuck, because that would suck. If we do something like that, we need to run this pipe down. Bastard. Big old bastard. Hi, been enjoying playing this game also. May I ask, what are you vaping? It's just a tobacco vape. I'm an ex-smoker, so it's very much tobacco. Are you new to the game? Have you been playing it quite a lot, or are you have you recently purchased it, Jay? Right. I should probably explain, we are in the midst of an accept every dupe colony, by the way, so I wouldn't take too much from what you see here as tips for the game. How am I going to do this at all? I could put it there. Yeah, let's do that. We'll put it there and we'll move this permeable tile. That's what we'll do. We'll get this hydrogen emptied and then we'll sweep all this crap up as well. Put you there. Put an airflow tile made of wolframite there. Might as well put another mesh tile in there. That'll be fine. Why the doors in that way? Why not the plant pot on an automated door? Because they just started doing me the side. I thought it would be nice. Symmetry mechs. I thought it would be lovely. Not everything has to be 100%, you know, super efficient. I like the idea of it being symmetrical and pretty. We can get these done. This one done. Before we do that, let's sweep down here as well. Okay, come on. Get this swept. We can do it. Son of a bitch. Don't you start with that shit as well, Torello. Come on. So. Oh, these are our power. Oh, got a bit of carbon dioxide in there, I think. It's now start to freeze. Come on, sweep this up. And then I need to get this figured out with the automation. Beautiful is the last thing I think about with your colonies. Screw you, GG. We've made some awfully beautiful colonies. Come on now. That's not fair. We've made some wonderful colonies. Would anybody like to be in the colony as dupe number 60? If so, speak now. We have Gossman, the amphibious anemic, -5 athletics, probably not the best for this colony. We have Max, the iron-gutted, noodle-armed technician, and Joshua, the non-constructive interior decorator. That seems a bit counterintuitive to me. He's non-constructive interior decorator. Meh. Would anybody like to be in? If so, speak now. Ugh. I've run out of coffee as well. I'm very upset. Very upset. If not, we could always resurrect somebody. 60 not counting the 20 you've killed. Alright, I've killed a few. Alright? Listen, this one has been harder for me. I reckon if I'd have done this when I was in Oni mode, and I was only playing Oni, like what I used to be back in the day, I wouldn't have killed 20 people. More than 20 people. But I hadn't played for a while. Come on. I didn't play for like a month and a half. I was a noob. I was a noob that came back and didn't accept every dupe colony. That's what it's about. Right, should we resurrect somebody maybe if nobody wants to be in? Who else have we got to resurrect? We just did Galaxy. Is Nalash actually dead? I feel like we would have resurrected him. Nalash is back. We just got Galaxy in. Mex is at about 5. Azenris definitely back in. Azenris Reborn is perfectly back in. CK, is CK still dead? Or should we get CK back in? CK the Chem 2, he's back in. Alfred we just got back in. Jackie Paper. So you basically forget stuff you learned in 2 weeks. It wasn't 2 weeks, Mex. It was like a month and a half over Christmas. And I'd not played any of Oni. Listen, you give me all this shit from chat, but it's not fair. I hadn't played at all for like a month and a half. So I came back to the game rusty as balls and didn't accept every dupe colony. Come on. Jackie Paper. We'll go with Jackie Paper. And I'm gonna go with... We'll go with Max. Why not? Jackie Paper. Paper 2. Okay. This is now almost ready to go. I'm just going to concentrate on getting this done for now. So, I'm conscious that my base will be heating up the whole time we're doing this. So, what I might do is connect these up whilst we're in the process. So, let's get a couple of ladders down. Put one. Let's put one there, one there. Should be able to reach all that. Let's deconstruct you and you. Connect you together, connect you together. And we'll do the same here. Give this whole room a big old sweep. And we'll have this active if below. Hold on, let's just do something like that. Okay, we'll get this stuff swept up. I'm assuming we should be getting there on the plumbing. Might need to up the priority on this just to get it done right now. And then we can turn the pump back on. Yeah, it's still very much there in a later build syntax, so if you get a big base, it's still very much there. It's like the doors thing. If I click on... the reason I have to pause so frequently is because if I do stuff like building, as Mech says, there's very much input lag. If I click on a door when it's unpaused, that's how long it takes me to open the UI. My whole game freezes for like a second and a half. Now, it's probably down to the fact that we've got 60 dupes and it needs to figure out the 60 different access rights, but there's certain things that I have to pause the game for. I can't do them live, like on the fly. It's not ideal. Someone is suffocating and I kind of need to know who. This is all but done. I would have liked to get rid of these ladders, but I'm just going to tile in between them instead. Just fill that in. I've still got about 2 kilos of hydrogen down here, which should be fine. And then we'll tile this in as well. We should be good to go. Interesting. Is that pipe finished? I think it should be. So let's turn the oil back on. What did the base do in the meantime? It warmed up a lot. Okay. That's fine. Many people suffocating. Okay. So this is still bypassing the thermoregulator at the minute because the oil is just so cold. But that's fine. Let's do this in the way that I get to pump a shitload of hydrogen back in here. So we'll try and block this on the way out. If we can. Come on now. Oh, I don't want to see you suffocating, but I don't want people to die. No, it's fine. Alright, we'll just do that. For now, that should be fine. 2.5 kilos in here, that's fine. I think we should be close to coming back down. So what's our oil temperature at now? So it's 5 degrees here. That's a drastic change. When it's leaving, it was leaving at 15, minus 15. It's coming back in at 6, 20-degree change. But in fairness, that's to begin with. We probably had to cool down the temp shift plates and stuff again. So, see what happens when this comes back in. This is the wrong way around, isn't it? I want that to be closed. I want that to be closed if it's above. Oh, my brain's hurting. My brain's hurting. Closed if above. I've no way of toggling this, have I? So I should have done an AND gate in here. I think. So I could have had two different things. Bollocks! Right. I'm going to put these walls in and we'll deal with it later. Because I've got other things that I need to do now. But this should work for now. This will allow us to at least sort the room out a little bit. Oil's still at -12, but it's going to warm up pretty quickly, I think. Okay. Want to get them to get built. I want to make sure nobody gets trapped. I'm gonna have to move that mechanical filter. I can get the one at the top of the base running now, I would think. Oh, I've got a little bit of oxygen coming here. That's mad, it's fine. That's now boxed off. Fine. Right, I want to get this finished up at the top of the base. Can't get to this. Let's do this. That'll allow us to get in. That's done. This should all be wired in. I just need to put some power wire down, I think. So we'll do it again. Please don't go in there, Mr. Puff. Please, please, no. Please, no. Okay. So now we've got these ladders starting to be built. Let's dig some of this crap out. This is going to be like my little water collection thing in here. And we'll have a line of mesh tiles up here somewhere. We'll have our pumps, natural gas gens in here, I think. And then we'll have a pump at the bottom to collect the polluted water. That should be nice. Dig this up. It's going to be glorious. Maybe we should have the mesh tiles. Let me think. And he died today. Not yet. Not yet, Biddy. But I can't promise. Do the same up here. Many suffocations, many hypothermias. It is not ideal. Who's still suffocating? It's always worrying. You're fine. Right. we going to do about these? Should I just wire them in and see what happens? Mex has practically promised me that this should be absolutely fine, with no repercussions whatsoever. I don't think that's true, but we'll split them in a bit. Please, can everybody stop suffocating? Honestly, I'm in the middle of doing stuff. What the hell? 1, 2, 3. So I have one little circuit for this. One for 2 of these. That should be fine. And then we'll get rid of you. Do I have to use heavy watt wire to connect into these transformers? I can't remember. That is the question. And what's happening with our oil temperature? -10, coming back at -4. That's fine. Oil in here is at -10. Hydrogen in here is at minus... Oh, it's about to get to 0, nearly 1 degree. What's this doing? Nice. Okay, we're gonna have to use heavy wire then. Okay, that's fine. That is not the end of the world. Let's cancel these power wires. We'll get some refined metal back here, which is nice. Let's cancel. Get rid of all them for now. We'll have to do a bit of rejigging around, but that's fine. We'll do this on both sides, it'll tidy things up a lot. I have just literally cut off our oxygen, which is a little bit worrying, but needs must. Let's do all this as priority 9, fuck it. Yeah, let's get rid of all this. Let's see. Let's get in here. We're going to lose a lot of hydrogen here again, but there's not much I can do about that right now. Hello, Life. I've never been able to catch a live stream, but I've watched loads of your Anivots. So good to say hi and thanks. Came in. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How the devil are you? I'm sorry you've always missed me. But you're here now. Would you like to be in the colony? If so, pick your dupe. And welcome. Who would you like to be? We have Abe, the buff loud sleeper, who's pretty solid in fairness. 5 strength, 5 construction, that's awesome. Banhee, the level 8 architect with twinkle toes, but she's a yokel. 8 construction, 7 athletics, pretty good. Or Ellie, the mole hands flatulent miner with 5 digging, 4 medicine. Don't you dare, Max. It's not what it's about. Personally, Abe is amazing. Banhee would be my close second, or second. Ellie, nah. I would love to watch this series. I'll choose Banhee. Fair enough. Okay. Came in. Welcome to the stream, buddy, and welcome to the colony. Good to have you. Right, let's get these connected quickly. So we've got a couple of batteries in here for the main circuit. Middle ground to not troll you too hard after just arriving. Nah, no worries, mate. I wouldn't hold it against you. Okay. Let's go to there. I'm going to put all these on heavy watt as well. That can be where I do something like this. My dupes are not going to like being here, but whatever. I'll take it. And we'll do that. We'll get rid of these up here. I'll put a couple of batteries up here, one for each circuit. In fact, all this needs to be 9 because currently my oxygen is off. So let's do that. I need to get rid of him not picking the worst choice. You guys, honestly, you guys are the worst at times. Let's get a bit of wolframite down. Let's see. Oh, I hate that it right clicks me out the menu completely now. Let's do you and you. Okay, so one of these is going to go straight up to here, which can be this guy. We'll get rid of this piece of wire. Oh, bit of lag there. We'll get rid of this piece of wire. And then I need to split these, don't I? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could put 4. Let's split you there. Just throw a piece of ladder in. And then you can be the bottom half. Like so, and then you can do this half. I'm gonna go there. Just so I can jump this later if I need to. Something like that. It's not the prettiest, but it should work, I think. We'll see. People are suffocating. Oh, come on. I'm trying. I'm trying. Got 4 people suffocating at the minute. 3. Oh, I don't want to have to go and check what's going on. Got 1 on a pole. Everybody's fine. Come on. What's funny is that I feel like I know you guys already from watching so many VODs. Nice. That's nice. Here it comes. Is that the first death of the day coming up? No! We'll be fine. Come on now. All you naysayers, honestly. We've got this. There's a lot of priority 9 stuff going on at the minute, but I need to get this up and running. I also need to do this mechanical filter down here. Let's get this going first. I want to get this room shut before we lose all our hydrogen, because then it just means more wasted filling up the room again and priming the room, which sucks. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. I can maybe put a fourth one down here. So I'll have 4 on each circuit. That makes more sense to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. We're going to need some ladders to get to some of this. Just do something like that. That should be fine. This is all getting dug out and worked on up here. This should be real pretty when it's done. This should be really nice. And we can get rid of all this dirt wire that's in the base. And maybe put in a few algae deoxidizers just to buy us some time, because holy shit, it's not looking good. That's the only problem with taking down systems that are already slightly broken to try and fix them. I'm also going to want to do a bit of sweeping here as well. Get all this refined metal back before we close it up. Okay. In theory this should work. In my head this should work anyway. But I'm now a little bit scared. We will have to see. Because I'm going to have 5 generators plus... It should work. Because this is 20 kilowatts, isn't it? So it should be fine. And then our transformers will put 2k to each line. We've got a battery on each line. We've got 2 batteries on the main circuit. I would have liked more batteries on the main circuit, but I didn't want to dick about with this too much more. I think this should work. Burn some of the algae. How much algae we sat on now? 2.4 tons. I got rid of all the deoxidizers, mechs. They've all been taken out, and I've got rid of all the circuits and stuff, so I can't be asked putting them back in. We'll get this up and running. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I believe. We have got oxygen on one side of the base. All these are getting stifled now as well. Holy shit. Come on, I believe! I believe! We're nearly good to go. Come on. This can be sealed. A couple more bits of wire in here. Great death wave coming again. Hopefully not. Don't say things like that, Torello. Come on. We're getting there. Admittedly, 4 people are suffocating at the minute, but I don't want to look. Come on. Oh. Okay, so this bit is done. If we can get everybody outside, that'd be great. We've started making oxygen again with the residual battery power and some of the manual dupes. A couple more bits to be done. Come on! A little bit of chlorine in here, but that's fine. Whatever. We are now back in business. Just get this done. Ooh. Sweet blue stuff, come on! It's very death up here. Very death. Holy balls. But if we can just get oxygen to this level so they can come in and breathe, that will help us a lot. Whew. Cutting it fine. Okay, so my next thing is to get these top and bottom ones running, which means me moving this mechanical filter down, which is a little bit trolley. But I don't really think I've got a choice because of how I've chosen to do my piping. So I'll move this mechanical filter. Probably like here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll extend this. You're going to come down here. Should I put the mechanical filter on this side? You know what I'm going to do? In case I choose to do more in the future, like another one at the south. Because I can put another one in. Let's see, I can put one more in there. Could have another one down here as well. I might extend this down further and put a mechanical filter down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be the roof. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Floor. Yeah, I think we'll do that. That could be a vent. That could be a vent. That could be that. Wait, it's that way, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm in muttering to myself mode now whilst I fathom out what the hell I'm doing. So I always forgot to do these. It's something like you, and then you, and then you're gonna go up there. Beautiful. You have no quotes that involve the phrase fap or fapping. That can't be true, surely. We love a bit of fapping here. We need to put the automation in here, don't we? I just realised. Excuse me. You can go up there. Okay, you can go there. Can everybody just stop breathing for a minute? Jesus. The shit I'm trying to do. Once that's done, we'll get these ladders out. We'll deconstruct those. What's going on with my oil? -8 at the minute. That's fine. There you go. Sorted. Holy shit, he's right. No fapping quotes. We do have a classic asphyxie wank. Yeah. Maybe it's just not been quote-worthy in the past. I'm pretty sure when we played a lot of The Witcher, we talked a lot about fapping with old Klaus, the male prostitute. He was very fap-worthy. Get rid of you, get rid of you. There you are, K-Min, doing some good work. Slowly suffocating for some reason. You'll be okay. Sweep you. You. Bollocks! I didn't change that to 200. Son of a bitch. I thought I'd already done that. I'm going to get some shit. Good luck with the base life. Buenas noches, everyone. Mighty night. Muggins, take it easy. And thank you very much for that They Are Billions suggestion, buddy. I will have a look at that in a bit. But yeah, much love, buddy. Sleep well. Take it easy. Yeah, I need air. Right, this should have been set now, so let's seal this up again. Right, that's sealed up. Let us seal up this. We've got more than enough hydrogen already in the base. Thank you very much. That should be fine. Please, nerd. Come on now. Likewise, this needs to be sorted, doesn't it? This isn't wired in yet, which is fine. This is pretty much good to go, though. So, get rid of you and you. What I need to make sure is that the first thing this pump picks up is hydrogen. So what I'll probably do is make this only work if above 2 kilos. Just so we don't pick up any random packets, that would be nice. Should be able to reach all that. This should have been set. Nice. Get rid of you. Oh, nice. We've been cooling down these batteries and stuff down here as well. Nice. Okay, so just this wire and I can turn this on. So let's get all this swept out. Let's get all this crap going. Okay. What I could do to actually prime this is get some hydrogen straight from the filter. That's probably the smart thing to do. Before I deconstruct the filter, let's pinch a bit of hydrogen. Because then it's definitely done. We do need to set this to 1 gram. There we go. Beautiful. We're getting there. I can't take all the panting. Come on. Deep breaths. I'm going to be a little bit careful there that I don't get somebody stuck on top. We are starting to get that bug is back in the game. I thought they'd removed this. We had this with our last accept every dupe base, if you remember. When people are finishing a job, they then stand there for about 10 seconds waiting for another job. And I think it's down to the task assignment. So I might upload this save on the Clay forums and show them. Because I thought this had been fixed. But you'll see when people come and finish a job, they then stand there just waiting for ages. And it's not good. The amount of wasted time in a day when every time they go and do a job, they then sit and pause for a minute. It's not good. So, I'll get you deconstructed. Oh. So that should be you done. Jackie? Okay. Get out of there. Get that done, get that done. Get these done and steal a bit of hydrogen. This needs to be done. This needs to be laddered. Let's get all this done right now. Okay. Let's just pop a ladder in there. Okay. As soon as this is done, we'll start pumping hydrogen down here. Which will be good. And then literally as soon as this is primed, I'll nip off this pipe, deconstruct all this crap and build it straight down. Which will be lovely. Come on now. Deep breaths of what? There's nothing. Only needs some grass for stress reduction. Yeah, that'd be nice. Right, so now let us do that and deconstruct you and you and all of you. In fact, let's just get rid of all this shit. And you. Which will be fine. Okay, and then we need to... This should now be primed, so the hydrogen can go that way. That's fine. This is going to need to be bridged into. So... something like that. And then you're going to be extended down here. And you can be deconstructed, and you can be deconstructed. Fine. And then we'll hook this up, get rid of this bridge. Beautiful. We're getting there. It's almost working. Now I've got this bottom one running as well. These all need to be a high priority. Should be fine. Beautiful. Now we might lose a couple of bits of hydrogen here because we might have gone over the packet size. Yeah, we might lose a few grams. Like literally a couple of 1 gram packets will bypass this, I would think. Yeah, like here. But that's fine. So that's now working again. We'll call this backed up hydrogen. Delicious. If only we had a smart battery, which we will soon have. We have a new dupe available. Would anybody like to be in the colony? Anybody that's lurking? Anybody that hasn't been in already? Anybody that has been in and would like to be reincarnated? Anybody at all? If so, speak now and we'll get you in. Get rid of some of these bits of ladder that are kicking around now as well. I would like to be reincarnated as a half-decent dupe. You've had your chance, Torallo. You're already in, you son of a bitch. Are you in? I'm not Biddy. I never put myself in. Mickey Finn, how's it going, mate? Long time no see. Oh. Job screen's very laggy. Who would you like to be, Mickey? In fact, take your time. I'm going to grab a drink because I'm very, very thirsty. Pick your dupe. And don't listen to Mex or Torallo. They're the worst. BRB. That is just follow a hate right there. Not at all. Hassan. Hassan has the best stats. Hassan is very good. Yeah, Hassan looks fine. He'll do. God damn it. Fucking mouth breathers. Okay. Mickey Finn. Welcome to the colony, buddy. And yeah, welcome back to the stream, bud. Okay. So that's a minor crisis avoided on this side. I'm hoping this should start helping a bit with oxygen eventually. It's going to take a while to start dispersing again, but it's literally purple in the middle of the base, which is not nice. How are we looking for water, by the way? I've just realised. How much water have we got in here now? 70 tons per tile. 16 tons per tile. Because it does like to move around a lot in this sort of thing, sort of setup. So 70 tons, that's 70 tiles worth of polluted water. Isn't it? How much polluted water is it in a tile? I've forgotten. 800 kilos. Wow. There's quite a lot of water in that tank. We should start using some. of some of this crap. Okay, that's all gone. Okay, that can go. That can go. That can go. Right. Nice. So because we've got the heavy watt joint plate and a couple of granite tiles in here, we are cooling the area around here as well, which is nice. So our batteries aren't going to overheat, which is pretty sweet. Temperature-wise, oil. Our oil's still very cold. What's going on up here? We're at -4 now, so it is warming up a bit. This will only kick in if it's above 22. Which drops it down to like 6 degrees, doesn't it? Or 8 degrees. So we're still just cooling our oil with this at the minute. Which is fine. We will need to do this on this side as well. We started doing it, and I've, again, put way too much oil in here because I'm a fool. Fuck's sake. That was a big mistake. But I'm going to leave it because I'm incredibly lazy. Right. This has probably been pumping for a while, I would have thought. Or it might not have done, they might not have actually charged it. So we'll get this in, we'll get this pumped out. Make it a vacuum before we break this open. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Although this one is actually not too bad. But we'll fix it anyway. I think it's very much down to oil level. But we'll see. Is the clean water keeping up? I will check that in a second, Max. That's a good point, actually. We are using way more water now. Seems to be. I'll have to see. The music. I know, GG. The new music's very nice. Chat, how many batteries per natural gas, guys, is it again? How many batteries or how many generators? I've got plenty of iron. Plenty of iron. Okay, these are all starting to grow again now, which is good, because I was worried we were going to stifle all our food. I want to let them carry on doing this. And then I also need to be running some pipe from our natural gas geysers. So we've got one here. I need to get to the other one, which is down here. So maybe we need to do a bit of a dig through here. I think that could be the way to go. So let's start by clearing out this crap. How can I do this? Cancel you for now. Just whack a mesh tile in there. So we'll be able to hop over... I think I'm going to need two of them. We'll hop over there. And I'll probably build a little platform all the way over here so they're not taking ages running. And then we'll dig out all this gubbins. We'll get these couple of weezeworts whilst we're here as well. Everybody's going to die in the meantime, which is great. We'll dig you out. Just throw a cheap little floor down. Let's see. This is not very smart. I'm actually starting to run low on iron now. pissed it all away. So we'll get down there. And you can get down there. I don't remember why I was digging this out, but I think I'm probably going to cancel it. Don't think I want that. And I think I might start getting some of this dug out as well. If nothing else, it's just to get dupes out the base. So we'll start by getting rid of some of this crap. We'll dig this with an 8. Okay. I've not been doing much sweeping as well. Could do with getting them clean up some of the crap that's kicking around the base. That would be nice. Need to do something with those water up here as well. What can I do with all that water? I could drop it into here and start using it for something, but... Let's get rid of all this crap as well. So you see this pausing animation? Like, they finish the job, but they don't know where to go next. So they just sit there lagging, like doing nothing. That's not cool. I don't like that at all. And again, it's been in the game for a long time. Oh, so what are you talking about? Oh yeah, how many generators to a geyser? Yeah, it's like 2 2/3. So yeah, just one fertilizer maker should make up the deficit, but I normally use 2 just for safety. It gives a bit of an excess as well. All this crap. I think I might drop this water down here and actually pick it up with this pump. Let's get all this crap. Get all that. I'm sorry for all these pings, by the way. It is very annoying for me as well. I very much get it. It's very annoying for me too. This is the bleakest oxygen base I've ever had. It is terrible. I know why it's purple here, because they run into the base and they're breathing all this oxygen before it gets a chance to disperse. So if I was going to put a few algae distillers in, or deoxidizers, sorry, I'd put them in the middle here. And then that would probably help out an awful lot. This one still doesn't seem to be running. What's going on down? Oh, I remember. That'll be why. Is it 1300 I'd set them to? Yeah, let's do that. So he's going to pump a shitload of hydrogen now. I'm starting to pump a fair bit of oxygen. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Okay, so if you look in this one, this is what I was bothered about. If we don't fine-tune the levels right on these, we use up the hydrogen bubble, if you like, and then it'll start pumping a lot more oxygen, which we don't want. So what I might do is just let this one overpressurize again for a second. It's a bit of a fine balance, which is sort of why I don't like to rely on this sort of build, but I thought we'd try it for this, because I thought it'd be nice on the side of the base. So yeah, we'll let some of the hydrogen build up again. It's very chill in this overlay. It's very calm. Put the electrolyzer outside the base on both sides for some easy air. You could put a electrolyzer outside the base on both sides for some easy air. Oh, I see what you mean. Like as a little stop point for them instead of coming into the base. I could do that. It's not a bad idea. I could do the same with some deoxidizers. Just for ease now. That is why you said put the valves at 100. Yeah, I don't see how that would have helped, Mex. I still don't see how that would have helped. Yeah, it would have limited the flow, but this isn't outputting 100 grams a second. So it doesn't work. I'd have had to set it to like 20. Like this is overpressurizing. It was never ever going to output 112 grams as it's meant to, because I'd need multiple pumps to do that, to keep the pressure down. It's outputting nowhere near 100. That's why I couldn't understand it when you were telling me to do it the other stream. Let's set this to 1200. It's just going to pump some oxygen out. I really don't care. I do care because it's then the oxygen in my base, but it's not ideal. Has to be said. And now that we've got more than 5 electrolyzers as well, the 200 gram packets thing doesn't work anymore. So I might need to go back and set them all to 100 for argument's sake as well. Or like 150 or something. Yeah, I'm waiting for your reply, Mex, because I don't fully understand your thinking. Like, if it's something I've missed, tell me. Got many suffocators at the moment. Let's start working on these other ones on the other side. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put you there. We need a valve as well, don't we? Put you down there. Okay. Liquid pipe. Again, because I've been an idiot with my liquid pipe and it's always a case of building ladders. But whatever. And then power. Leave that there for now. True, just the valve is not the solution, but it makes the tuning a bit easier. I'm not sure I follow. Not sure I follow, buddy. You could be entirely right, but I just don't understand what you're trying to say. To be honest, I would have put filters on every pump. Mechanical filters, you mean? Yeah, I think if I was playing single player, I would have done the same. Okay, we've got all this crap dug out. Finish digging this crap out. I think we'll drop down the water and try and use it for something. Maybe we'll pump it into like a temporary water tank or something. So I was going to build another one of these for pure water as well, for like excess pure water. We could do that. Build out of abyssalite. So I made the mistake of building parts of this out of granite, or all of it out of granite if I remember rightly. How wide is it? So it's 5. That's in my way, but that's fine. That's this level here. This ladder is right in my way. I think I've just got people stuck on this ladder in a non-breathable area. Which is not the smartest of things to do, in fairness. On a plus note, it does mean I've got an elite ladder destruction squad. I might do this on priority 9 as well. See if we can get this built quickly. Water is dropping. Yeah, it does look to be dropping a little bit, you're right. How can I quickly cap the other one? Where can I get some power from? Unless I just do it as a manual generator and a battery for now. Jeez, I forgot about all the polluted water piping we had everywhere. I should probably start getting rid of that. Let's get rid of all this crap. I don't need this anymore. I don't think I need this anymore anyway. Unreachable bed. I need to get it, don't I? Let me think. How did I cap the one at the bottom? I think I just threw this one together pretty quickly. Could do the same sort of build. Just vent the heat up the top. Just one wide at the neutronium. Let me just check how I built the one at the bottom. I do like things to be sort of the similar. Let's go for 4, 3 high, 1 on the sides, 2 on the bottom. Drop that water level down a little bit, and then I'll cap it. Unreachable bed, idle. Oh shit, yeah, I've got these still stuck up here, haven't I? I think they'll be able to get to a little bit of air here and there. I think they'll be okay. There they go. They can literally get out now if they want to. Look at this lag. Like, look how much oxygen they lose. Because they're just stuck deciding where to go. So... I'm just going to put this down whilst I make sure. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So should be like that, I think. Third tile in. 1, 2, 3. 5. That should be fine. We have another dupe available. Would anybody like to be in the colony? Anybody lurking? Anybody who hasn't said anything for a while? Anybody that would like to join at all? Please speak now. We'll get you in the colony. Everyone just looking tonight, working hard. Pegasus World Cup was tonight. Ah, Enrage, good evening. I hope you're not too manic. I hope you're not too busy. But welcome. Hopefully I can keep you entertained if you get a quiet spell. Let's build the ladder to here. Am I still alive? Alan, I think you are, mate. I will check. Let's have a nosy. Done it the wrong way around. Boop. Alan, you are a level 23 runner. There you go. Running around. Oh, maybe we've killed you a couple of times. I don't know. Oh no, that's just the crazy numbers you have to have after your name. I thought we might have killed you a few times, but no, it seems you're okay. You live! You do. I've killed many people though, don't get me wrong, so you're part of a privileged select few. Okay, let's resurrect somebody. Who have we got left? Alan for Jackie Papers, last one we got in. Biddy Body Boo, we got in. Potterfan, should we get Potterfan back? And then I think that's everybody rezzed. I think that's all of our dead resurrected. Let's do that. And again, the beauty of resurrecting someone is I get to pick. My goodness, 13 strength. Small bladder, sadly. Yeah, I'm going to go with Ashcan. Potterfan 5th. Welcome back to the colony, Potterfan. I will try not to murder you for like a 4th time or something. Yeah, we are starting to lose liquid. Holy shit. We're getting through it. Wait, what if I made these out of wolframite? Lasagna? Keep getting weird bugs saying they're unreachable stuff, but they're right here. They can reach everything fine. It's weird. Right, we're gonna want to get... I don't think I need to use wolframite for this. We'll just use iron. It doesn't really matter. Not there, but there. Okay. That should be fine. Get all these in. Leave these free for a second so they can do these. They can do all them. Do that. Finish that one. Do them. Building entombment. Oh. Some dirty sand. Is this now a vacuum? It is. Beautiful. So we can get rid of all this crap now. And all this crap, actually. We don't need any of that stuff. Gas pipe and a wire. I could still have a flatulent dupe coming here, I've just realised. I think I've still got some flatulent dupes kicking around. But oh well. We will sweep up all of this crap and we will open you. That'll be fine. Put some beds somewhere for the narcos. Yeah. Have you had any issues with dupes getting stuck in a weird loop in and out of airlocks or something like I was experiencing before? Yeah, I get it all the time in Rage. It's normally because you've got packets of air that are temporarily available. So like, say you've got a area like here, and you had one blob of oxygen that sometimes floats down to here, and then floats back up. Your dupes will run to here, trying to get inside to get the air, and then as they're on the way here, it'll float up, and it's no longer available, so they'll run halfway, and then stop, and turn around, and come back, and yeah, that loop's been in the game for a while. It sucks. It really sucks. That's normally the main example of it anyway, but there's a few reasons why dupes can bounce back and forth, in fairness. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think Mex might have been on something before with making like a little air breathing room outside the base. So we might do something like that soon. Again, I'm trying to do too many little mini projects all at once, so we're getting nothing done, which is generally the story of how I play. Let's get all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Son of a bitch. Our oil's starting to warm up now, which is fine. I had to explain to my girlfriend why I had these numbers in my username. I was curious myself, Alan, I must say. I was curious. It does seem quite a long sequence of numbers. 14, 28, 57. Is it like a Lost reference or something? 14, 28, 57. Is that like a sequence of numbers I should know? How are we getting on down here? This needs to be done with some urgency, I feel. As does... Once we've got this dug out, we'll drop the water level down, then we can cap this a lot easier. Without pissing water everywhere, basically. Get rid of... If we can just dig out a bit more terrain, they might be a bit happier getting down here. Like so. Not a room, just put some in the wild. Okay. I was going to make like a little breathing room. Nice bit of iron up here. I'd like to dig out at some point. I forgot I'd done all these other digs. I think these are on like a priority 6 or something. It might take some time. Nerd Rage, what happened? Nerd. Dig. Dig. I'll leave. Christ. We need another ladder here, don't we? Oh, it's a cyclic number. So 142857 times 2 is 285714. Times 3 is 428571, so it basically repeats in the same order. Ah, that's very cool. Drop it in the bit below. That was my plan, Mex. That was my plan. But I decided not to do that. You've just done it again. Why? Shouldn't be here at all. Wow. Get out! Stop fanning about. Jesus. Yeah, I was going to do that, Mex. I was going to drop it into here, which is why I put this pump down before, and then I thought, it's quite a lot of water to pump out. Well, shit. Let's deconstruct these because bad looks for they've got ice behind them, and let's dig out some of the ice around them. Oh, shit. Let's check our geyser levels. If it's really perilously low, then we'll just drop it. Our geyser is now emitting heat straight into the base, by the way, as well, which is a bit of a concern. I might have to fix this, because originally we had loads of other debris and stuff here, loads of other terrain that I didn't care about, but now our geyser is cooking the base, so I might have to put a little Wheezeworty door thing on top of this as well. Yeah, it's not all that ideal. Jesus, everybody's suffocating all at once. What the hell? Why? Christ. Right, we can't get to any more of this. Let's just drop it. We'll hook this up. That's why I was looking at the plumbing down here before. I was wondering whether I could just plug this into the top and turn off our other geyser for a bit. We could do. This is meant to be getting piped into there, but temporarily we could pipe it into there. I don't think that'd be a problem. Let's run this up here anyway. Yeah, something like that. And this for now is actually going to go this way. I'll do this so it doesn't need ladders. Is having polluted water in clean water not such a big deal? Not really. I had some clean water down here. We had piss in it from the start. It wasn't actually piss. It was just there was polluted water in here. It must have been a bit of ice or something. We've literally had this in here since the beginning of the game. It's only really a problem if you get some really infected water. That's the only time it's really an issue. But no, for the most part, it's not a problem. And you can actually mop small pools of water as well. which is nice. There's two ways I can do this. Basically, I can either have it so that one geyser does the left side of the base, one geyser does the right side of the base, or I can have it so that one geyser does both sides, and then the other geyser just tops up when this one runs out of water. I can do it one of two ways. Fuck it, let's just do it like this. Actually, I won't do that yet. We'll do that last. So I'll do it so that this top geyser, this top geyser will ultimately do the left side of the base, and the other guys will do the right side of the base. That's the plan. For now, it'll be this plumbing here, but again, that's very, very temporary. I need to get rid of all this wiring. I bet I've got loads of derpy wiring over here still as well. Let's get rid of this. There's a lot of tidying up from all the crap that we did at the start of the game, and because I built such a massive base area, a lot of these bits I can no longer reach because I've like expanded the roof out and stuff in quite a stupid fashion, it has to be said. I usually freak out if they mix and resort to safe scumming. Oh, I see. I see. Well, you can, I mean, you can mop small pools of water, small little bits of water, so it's not too much of a drama. But no, I do agree, it's a bit upsetting. When you get stuff in your nice clean water. Let's put a few ladders in here. This should all be done now. Just waiting on the water coming in. Gas pipe should be in. That'll be fine. So we can get rid of these ladders, and then we can get more oxygen on this side as well. I'll need to put the plumbing in for obviously our oil. Which will be something like that, and then I'll go to there, and we'll just do the same as before. We'll leave it unconnected for now, and then we're also going to need our temp shift plates, which I always forget where they are. We're making out of igneous rock. Fine. Beautiful. Who's suffocating? XP, no! Right, let's actually dig this out now. Likewise, we can get rid of all this shit over here. Nice. See, there's lots of little things that I've like skeletal dug out and then decided not to finish. And that's the sort of stuff that I would painstakingly take my time cleaning out normally, but we are starting to get quite a bit of lag now. It's starting to wear me down a little bit. Oh, cycle lag especially. Right. Let's actually break through here then. Cheese on toast, bloody lovely. I made some toasties last night. Like cheats toasty, should I say. Like quite late on at night. They were good. I was happy with them. They were tasty good. Let's dig out all this as well. Any crashes? No, not so far. Touch wood. I think it was Alfred mentioned earlier that there'd been a thing with malware bytes with a memory leak or something. So I wonder if that was possibly part of it as well. Because I disabled malware bytes earlier. Don't know, buddy. I think it was just a culmination of a few things, like I mentioned before on stream. Like, I think it was just a few things all banded together and made my computer very unstable. I'm sorry for those of you that are suffocating. I don't want to look. I'm very busy. Oh, the lag now. I've dropped 182 frames tonight, so that's not too bad. Oh! I even actually died in the toilet. How is that even possible? I know there's no air down here, but there is air up here. How did I even die in the toilet? How can he have possibly died in the toilet? I'm not sure if that wasn't lag related, because I was starting to get very, very laggy. I'm not sure if that should have happened. Because they should just get interrupted and go and find air. There is no reason why he would have died down here. Not doing any work down here, not doing any work down here. It's a shame there's no option to like roll back 20 seconds so you can see what happened. Explosive diarrhea gone the wrong way. Possibly camo. But still, surely it'd be plastered to the ceiling if that was the case. New friend, feeling a bit better, dead. Shit. Nice bathroom, sopping wet, feeling a bit better, new friend, a bit grimy, dead. This shouldn't have happened. And I can only think it is down to lag. That's made me a little bit annoyed. So I'm starting to, you can probably see this on stream, I'm starting to get really bad lag now. Unreachable bed, and I keep getting that come up as well. I think we might be having some problems with the save. I'm tempted to roll that back, because honestly he shouldn't have died, and I think I'm going to load the game and see if it's quite as laggy. Because we had this once before where it started going really laggy like this, and dupes just stopped doing things. Like, this is me trying to pan around gently. I try and pan quickly. I get all sorts of graphical glitches. Let's reload the last cycle and see what happened. If he dies again, then we know it was meant to be. I did reload not that long ago though. I was saying that. I remember when we did the last accept every dupe. We used to have to reload every like 10 cycles or something, didn't we? It was carnage. I remember seeing that in the VOD when the dupes just stopped breathing and doing weird shit. Yeah. It sucks. Yeah, that's when I said I've been playing hard mode. Like all that time I've been playing hard mode because they wouldn't do anything. It's a bit weird. I haven't run a game with this many dupes since the last Accept Every Dupe colony, so I've not really got experience of not even late game. We're only on like cycle 270 odd, but just a lot of dupes going on. I don't know if it's meant to behave like this. A full reboot on it. Let's see how this runs. It is 20 to 1 as well for me here. And the missus is in bed, so I'm probably not going to be on for too much longer anyway. Legit sat there watching him suffocate for no reason. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if Avon's suffocating. Let's just run this slowly for a second. I'm aware that the toilets are full of chlorine, right? It's been like that for quite some time. But they should get interrupted. If there's no air, they should get interrupted. But it shouldn't take them that long on the toilets. Has they even got like irritable bowel or something? That would be interesting to find out. Bottomless stomach, but no. Interesting. We're meant to be finishing this as well, wasn't I? Forgot. Let's get you done. Like that, then it said no restrooms built. I'm getting weird little notifications. If you watch the top left of my screen every now and again. Ooh, that was a bit of lag. I'll get like unreachable bed notifications and stuff when it's just that they've walked onto a platform or something. It's very strange. Admittedly, I'm running on slow mode now. Let's speed it up a little bit. Okay. I honestly don't know what caused that. Very odd. Never seen dupes moonwalk on ladders before. Yeah. I mean, I did suspect that this game would still shit itself when it came to an Accept Every Dupe challenge, but I didn't think it would happen this soon. It's running way better than the last time we did an Accept Every Dupe challenge. We got to cycle 300 last time. We had 100 odd dupes, and then it was unplayable. So it's definitely, the optimizations have definitely done something, but it's still not ideal. Heckins, good evening, buddy. How are you? Are they building a ladder for the water drop? Oh shit, yeah, have I undone that command? Bollocks. Good shout, Max. Completely forgot about that. Actually, we'll do all this at priority 8, ultimately. Let's get rid of all of that and all of that. No, priority 9. Okay, let's get it dropped. Piping's all but in. Just need to give that some power. I might try and do that quickly as well. Let's give this a hydro sensor. We'll give it some proper wire. Get that done. This last piece of pipe should connect it up. So like Belizano here has come out the toilet and stood there for like 10 seconds just suffocating, and I think that's what's basically happened to Avon. So here's Avon again. Right, okay. So here's Avon. He's coming to the toilet. He's currently holding his breath. He's got... where are we looking? Now he's just standing here. Why? Now he only unpaused then. He only picked a job again then because I was paused. If the game was running, he'd have just stood there. Trying to figure out what his next job is. Which sucks. So let's watch Mex. Mex just doing the same, losing about a third of his oxygen. Just stood there waiting. Let's watch Francis. So there's jobs for them to be doing. Let's watch Why Did It Have to Be Here. Same thing, jumps out, stands there for a bit, wiggling around. One eagle stands there. It's the job allocation, it's fucked. It sucks. I've been fighting with Subnautica VR. Need some TLC, but has been needed for over a year. Quick look, busy, the boss is watching. Yeah, exactly. I saw you earlier on Discord. I was on Discord and it came up saying you were playing Subnautica VR. Was that any good? I don't think the path improvements give a shit once you have that many dupes. AI is calculating paths, which is, I guess, understandable, also a shame. Yeah, that is exactly right. It is a shame. It is a shame. Like, again, this game's in development, as I always say, but things like that, it's just sad to watch, because I'm like, they're just losing air. They're just not busy. And I wonder how much time is wasted being idle. Bollocks. How much time is wasted just being idle on a daily basis. Yeah. I want them to go over here, don't I? Sucks. Right. How's this going on? Oh well, I made a bit of a mess up here. I thought we'd just about fit it in. No, not quite. Fuck it. We've done it now. It's happened now. Unreachable bed. Fair enough. I'll give you that one. That is indeed an unreachable bed. Okay, just actually dig it then. Like, what's Nalash doing? What is he doing? What is he doing other than dying? It's fucking annoying. Elapse is going to die for that now. And that's me done. That's me done for the night. Too salty. Just got some pizza and nachos from Domino's. Oh, Alan, you dirty boy. I'll go for some nachos right now. Maybe a pump down there, moving all that chlorine out there could help a bit. If I put a pump in, if I get rid of the if I get rid of the chlorine, I'll lower the base pressure and my oxygen will get split even more thinly. So it's a sort of a necessary evil at the minute. But ultimately, I will do that. I'll filter out all the gases that I don't want in the base and get rid of them. It's the same with the hydrogen at the top of the base. We've got hydrogen up here. But if I get rid of this hydrogen, then I end up... Well, actually, we've got rid of quite a bit of it because this thing's now running. If I get rid of the hydrogen, my oxygen's spread even more thinly. So yeah, it's a bit of a necessary evil, but it shouldn't matter. It's in the toilets. They should go to the toilet. Yeah, they'll lose a bit of breath when they're in there, but then they'll leave. No dupe takes a full oxygen bar's worth of toilet visit. Do you know what I mean? So... Anyway, it's nearly 1 o'clock here, guys, and the miss has been in bed for a while, and I've probably woken her a couple of times already, so that is me done for the night. It was just really a test stream to see if my computer would stand up to playing Oni. It seems to have done. So we will come back and we will play some more. We've got quite a funky looking base at the minute. My plan is, this is going to be like a natural gas generator room, as in... this will be where our generators are, and we'll probably have another building somewhere nearby, maybe one on each side again, because I do like my symmetry for fertilizer makers, just a couple of them. And then we'll make some biodistillers as well, because why not? And yeah, we'll just have little remote little buildings outside here. I think it looked quite cool. This is going to be like some sort of heart design when I finished it, right in the middle of the base. That look pretty. It's going to be quite a good colony, this. I like it. It's just starting to get a bit laggy, which is a bit worrying. I'm not going to save it, because we'll just go back to the cycle, because that made me mad. Subnautica VR is an odd mistress. The game itself is amazing, even more so in VR, seeing all the buildings and explosions and fishes, but the UI is the most intrusive thing I've seen. Oh, I see. I know what you mean. I only got into Subnautica through VR, and I'll play it in non-VR mode, but there's so much potential in VR if they paid more attention to it. I'd love to play it in VR. Well, yeah. I will be playing some more Subnautica, by the way. I've got the other 2 videos on YouTube, by the way. Make sure you watch the first one, because I did do a little bit of editing at the start of the video, and for a chimp like me, I was quite proud of it. So make sure you watch the first Subnautica video, if not the rest of the series, if you're not interested. But yeah, guys, that is me. I'm not going to be around tomorrow. I'm having a bit of a family day tomorrow. We're going out for a meal and stuff. I'll be back on Monday. So it'll be Monday, 7 PM GMT. I might even give this They Are Billions a bit of a play, this community They Are Billions on Monday. I'll have a look. If not, it'll either be Oni or Slay the Spire, because I need to give that a go now. But yeah, much love, guys. Thank you very much to those of you that popped in tonight. Very much appreciated. Keep an eye on the Discord. We are trying to pimp the Discord a little bit more at the moment. Lots of bot functionality and music channels and stuff like that. So please do pop by and see us on the Discord. Came in, it was very good to see you too, buddy. Have a nice night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you on Monday, 7 PM. Much love. Bye, 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 bye.